Welcome back, everyone. So, Karl Franz, he has the army that I want. He conquered Averheim and is going to go over to Greenstadt. I'm replenishing troops here. Balthasar Gelt managed to defeat an enemy force here, full army, full stack, and it was just an auto-resolve. Very easy, very straightforward. So, technology. I want continuous production because of, gold. It's always nice. And I'm thinking maybe I want to go, because I have the money, maybe I want to go for this, for +1 control in diplomatic relations, but those are kind of already dead. So Purge of the Fell seems most likely. Yeah, it will just ensure victory over Vlad, of course, as quick as possible. Over here, I don't think Nordland is at war with these guys, so I'll just ambush. See what I do. By the way, that ambush success chance, that's the real one. That's the ambush success chance, or let's say the hide success chance. That's what it CA should really differentiate that. There's a chance to hide and a chance to actual ambush. So for this army, I'm gonna get him a battle wizard. That makes it such a difference. I don't see any good traits, and I think the case here with the demigryphs there makes it for a life wizard. It's really good to heal those demigryphs up, and especially against Skaven, which will likely happen, or greenskins. It's a good lore of life. It's good lore overall, lore of life, but it's good to double think what the enemies will be. So yeah, I want him aggressive because it kind of helps out sometimes. Life Bloom, Earth Blood, of course, and then Flesh to Stone. It's always a nice buff, that physical resist. If the enemy doesn't have magic, that's done. What else? So let me check what the garrisons are. They, yeah, they're doing fine. I don't want to overinvest over here because this is mountains, so I spend way too much, and I'd rather just have these better climates improved. One turn for finally null being developed, and overall everything's fine. Yeah, let me see how the vampire accounts are currently. I think I completely broke them, by the way, with the last few battles because they lost so much. Yeah, look at that. They were strength rank 1 down to 85, and I'm strength rank 3, which is kind of nice. So hopefully that is done. I get some trade. That's cool. And nothing else. But the dwarfs are hanging on. I was expecting them to die sooner. But so far everything's good. The greenskins here are developing a little bit more, but shouldn't be too much trouble. I'm going to think about the go track. I'm going to think about my income, and yeah, let's go. So, Balthasar Gelt is going to be in ambush because here's Vlad von Karstein. He actually is the quickest guy to come back, after being wounded. And he doesn't have a lot of redline buffs there, so it's mostly about him being a strong fighter, and that army is completely rubbish against what I have here. So it should be the final straw, the final advance of the vampire counts. I'll conquer Greenstadt there next turn. Over here I'm still thinking, well, the ambush didn't sprung, so what I'm thinking is that maybe I can just hire a few units and fight them head on. There's a lot of marauders and furies and doggos there, so it should be fine, even with a low quality army here. And I still have some good recruits, and yes, some Altdorf Graphites. That would be nice. And I have some griffins here. I'm gonna join the wizard. Let me think. Let me consider what I have, because I want to defend on the top. I need to defend here as well. So yeah, Kuron needs to get rid of Grom, because if they kill Grom, then they will focus on Ikit, and I'll have this place secure. So what types of units should I grab? I'd like to get anything that there isn't in the settlements, so that I'll fight with the settlement army, with the garrison army. And overall it seems armor piercing is lacking, so that's exactly what I'm going to bring. I already have some good units, so maybe handgunners. And some great swords. Well, I'll need... It's always better to go with the front line first. It's always typically better to go with the front line first because, you know, missile troops, they can do a lot of damage, but not on their own. They need someone to soak. And Vlad is attacking. That's good. It worked out. I could auto-resolve, but I'm going to fight it out. It's kind of like the last time I'll fight Vlad for sure. So, halberds in the flanks with great swords in front. They should be able to manage against a lot of those skeletons. Missile troops on the back, of course. This should be really fine. And especially with the artillery, with the casters. Yeah, I think I have enough. Their single entities are going to be the trouble. Both lords, heroes, but it always is with the vampire counts. Sunmaker, this, I'm counting on you. It's going to do a lot of damage, as well as these cannons. And this time I'm going to keep the cavalry in reserve. I don't want to spread out too thin, especially when I'll definitely be enveloped with this army. So, their army. Have some Blood Knights and Black Knights on this flank. Hopefully a combination of some spells will do it. Some Mournguls as well. And a Terrorgeist, as well as the Dragon. Some Corpse Cards. These guys, you know, these are just negligible units. They're effective, but of course I'll have to consider, you know, most other units better. So like the Black Coach or these Hex Wraiths, they're much worse for me to tackle with. And some great swords. Okay, so this flank actually has some good, powerful units if he continues like this. So yeah, that's a big army. And of course, in that main army, where's Vlad? There he is, centerpiece. Here's Vlad the man, his last attempt. Battle plan is easy. Let's have a front line with some halberds in the flanks. Cavalry is going to defend anything that punches through. These guys are centerpieces. They're doing a lot of damage to the masses and at least destroying their leadership. This can hopefully net the Blood Knights, and that'll take care of them. The two wizards with the captain should be able to dish out against the single entities, and then some focus fires. So the biggest trouble here is, you know, envelopment. So I'll have to be wary of that. Let's go. Let's fight it out. I love the sound. Don't you just want to do like the kids and go like... Sometimes I do. Not that it's needed, look. Light 'em up! I'm only firing at this range because... Oh, that was a nice shot there. Because they're clumped up. They're clumped up because of this small cliff area. So look at this. This is a nice shot. See? Should do a lot of damage to these guys. Note that the Sunmaker has like half the ammunition. Has like 8 ammunition. So I need to make every single shot count. And indeed it has counted. So overall we have some threats here on the flanks. I already deployed my cavalry for it. And I need to take care of this lord. Okay, he's gonna be attacked. And there comes his breath attack on my missile troops. Ugh, that's a good job. And he stopped Balthazar Gelt over there. Ooh. Let's see if I can net these guys. Okay, I got my captain there. And my halberds are going in. Yeah, that flank seems defended. Yeah, this lord is gonna fall down very easily. This area is a little bit more dangerous. Hopefully this will help. There's a little bit of an RNG factor here, and I missed out. Not a lot of damage. Oh, that was a poor cast. I thought he would go through those 2 units, you know? And I'm being overwhelmed, but his main pieces are falling. Everything there is just skeletons. Let's continue. Okay. My backline is getting hammered, so I'm gonna have to get Balthazar Gelt in the mix. And this black coach is getting rid of my backline as well. I need to finish him up. I think I can hex him here. I can net him here, and then I'll finish him up. Good thing is that the Blood Knights are dead, and the Black Knights as well, so one flank is controlled, the other isn't, and that helps out tremendously. Yeah, these great swords will never gonna fall now. Not without, you know, if they don't have anything else, it should be fine. Terrorgeist is trying, but... Ooh! Nice shot from my cannons, actually. Yeah, it's netted, so that's cool. I think I'm gonna move these guys away to fight them. Yep. Yeah, my captain is coming in, that's cool. Okay, so overall seems everything is fine except Vlad. Look at that. Everything is crumbling except Vlad. And overall, this is likely one of the last few times that I finish up Vlad. I just want to do a proper last time overview. Sometimes you may think that the battle wasn't as good as it was because you'll see a lot of health missing, but then once the battle is actually over, all those models that lost HP will recover it. So most of the time you're actually in a better spot than you think. So yeah. And this is the reality for this battle. All that I need to do is get rid of Vlad here. Just the same principle. Focus fire on him with anything that you have. Get him pinned down and he'll start to crumble, which he is. Bye bye, Vlad. And there we go, a nice outcome here. I think Vlad is done for it. He won't be able to raise too many good units. I got a lot of income here. That was a nice damage for every single unit actually. Great swords, handgunners, artillery, everyone did their job well, which is what I love. It's not always about, killing. It's about doing the designated task. So I conquered Needling here, so Balthazar Gelt is managing to recover here. Over on this side, decisions. I think I don't have income to do this, so I'll just keep it there. Or do I? Let me see. I'm gonna cancel this out. Yeah, that gives me 2,000. So yeah, I already recruited some units here, so this part of the map at least has the possibilities. I'm gonna recruit a warrior priest for him. Determined. Okay, if not mistaken, the monster tracker doesn't affect the army. It always affects the hero. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I should actually check that out. Okay, Nuln. I definitely need the gunnery, the Nuln Cannon Foundry, so the gunnery school there. Karl Franz got Greenstead. He's gonna go for the Moot. And I broke Vlad, that's for sure. It should be just a mop-up from now on. Now, should I just recruit some units here? Yeah, Yeah, I think if I recruit, I can just auto-resolve it and be done with this. Yeah, I have enough anti-large there. Yeah. What can I recruit? I have enough missiles. What I need is actually frontline. Or cavalry. Yeah, I need a cavalry unit. I don't have any cavalry units, actually. So that's gonna be it. What can I, take away in terms of constructions? I need to stop some constructions to get some gold. Yeah, I think Montfort is gonna have to wait. That's a lot of money. Yeah, so it's gonna have to wait so that I can recruit some units here. Priorities. I'm gonna have nearly 0 income, but of course we're always winning more income. So, yeah. And let's see the outcome here. Oh, just a close victory. Yeah, and they don't have enough to cause me any trouble. So, yeah, I'll take it. And some more gold, which is always important. So I think everything is defended here. There's a lot of rats coming in. So Throt is crushing Kislev, actually. Unfortunately for me. I wish Kislev was stronger there. But well, it wasn't to happen. So the plan here is just to completely own Sylvania and then push to defend, to establish a defense perimeter against Throt. And then conquer them. So, everything is going well. I actually managed to bring this guy up to trying and attack Griffin Wood. So, yeah, I'm just going to encamp and replenish those troops. Vlad is again, once more, is there. I conquered Krugenheim, as you can see there on the left side. I can assist against Castle Tempelhof here. So, yeah, all of this is just auto-resolves very, very easily. There's an army here with... yeah, some Vargeists, but I think that's the last stuff. He's already recruiting some zombies. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, it's a decisive victory and I lose nothing. Okay, why not? Let's go for it. There's currently, by the way, a bug with sieges against vampire counts. I think it's resolved by the time that this goes live, but not when I was recording, of course. And here's a bit of an issue because this guy, even though it doesn't have, has only zombies, he's Gorst, but it makes it so that I cannot conquer, which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna have to retreat Franz because of zombies. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to move him. Yeah, I'm gonna move him to Greenstad. Hopefully Herman from Karstein is going to move away. Because if you would capture the mood, it would be better for me. Because then I can recapture it and that'll be fine. Let me check trade. Do I have anything? Ooh, yeah, military access. Come on, give me some gold. I got some other trades. Sometimes I don't show you all the trades that I'm doing. Yeah, Sylvania wants peace. Yeah, good luck. I'm strength rank 2, by the way, with the reliability high, which is important to stress. So I have recovered it, which is nice. Nothing bad happened, at least. And yeah, I think things are going well. Overall here, I'm recruiting, by the way, I'm recruiting some nice Hippogriff Knights from Curon. And I wanted a second one, but I barely don't have the allegiance points for it, unfortunately. It's an outpost level 1. I should have a couple more in alliances. So, yeah, and he's pushing against Rom, which is nice. Overall, the dwarves are pushing in against the wood elves, which is cool because I betted on the right one. Okay, so he retreated. Karl Franz is with an ambush. So I have Magnus here. So overall, that guy is surrounded. Balthasar Gelt just out-resolved against Isabella. It was pretty easy. It didn't even matter, honestly. I conquered Griffin Wood over there. I'm going to get rid of Vlad. And Azazel is coming in. He's likely going to fight against me. So I have to defeat Vlad and go back to defend. This guy is getting some more troops. So overall, this area should be defended. Yeah, in terms of treaties, I have a lot. Actually, I have a lot of treaties. Mostly typical dwarfs in Kislev. So there's a lot of trade coming in and lots of good income from trade. I gotta be careful because as these guys get eliminated, of course I'll lose the trade with them. So I need to get trades with Cathay, with the High Elves, so that they replace my trading partners when they're getting killed. I'm finally gonna get the non-cannon foundry, which is excellent. I should then recruit a couple more troops. So after I consolidate Sylvania and get rid of Vlad, that's when I think I have enough income. So I'll have enough income to get my armies to the best composition, which I'll talk about right now to end this episode, what kind of compositions I'm looking for, and just in a general sense. Of course, there's some different army compositions that I'd like to try. So yeah, let me talk about those. So overall, Karl Franz has kind of the army. It's just missing some halberds, which is nice because, I'm nearly to the army that I actually thought of. And Balthazar Gelt, I think I'm going to give him a life wizard in a couple of moments. And then, of course, a warrior priest. He has a captain for now. And, of course, give him some good artillery for Nuln and give him some demigriffs as well. And then I'll just have one force, likely one of the armies will just get anything that is kind of good, like the Empire Knights that I'm having, just as a sweeper army, something with the remnants of my armies. Then I have this Huntsman General, which I really want to have some halberds, great swords, some huntsmen, and just some hellblasters there and some demigriffs. This should be a powerful force, it has a lot of anti-large here, and good armor piercing and good anti-infantry and some range. And yeah, this is just a typical army that will go, just for fun, it's a good aim, but for the moment I think this guy is going to go with a lot of Free Company Militia and Empire Knights for now. And my captain, the one that I'm getting the troops for near the Nilhamgard, he's going to recruit some more artillery and great swords and handgunner. This is kind of like a very basic force. Instead of the fire wizard, I have the life wizard with him, which is nice. And instead of warrior priest, instead of the witch hunter, I'll have a warrior priest. So overall, this is kind of like the staple of ideas. It's good to have a plan. And then, of course, you just adapt to the circumstances, whether, it's viable or not in the current moment. But at least you have somewhere to go to. And this is what I aim to. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.